We are back with Kana Quest, and you have some extra people here today.
Yeah, so this is Ruben. Hopefully,
Hi, nice to meet you.
yeah, hopefully he'll be joining me and helping with some level design and programming with Kana Quest, so we can get this out the door even faster for you.
Oh, so do you reckon there's going to be a release date soon?
Hopefully, we're aiming by the end of the year or like early next year. So
Yeah, it's getting a lot closer. We're really happy with how it's been progressing.
Excellent.
Yeah.
And we'll show you guys in a minute, but the setup that you've got here is so pretty.
Thank you.
Like the lights and all the graphic art. And I just noticed you got the plushies again.
yeah, well, we're not selling them here because we couldn't carry them all up from Melbourne, but we got one and.
Oh,
As long
they're
as
very cute.
Have you made any new improvements into the game?
So the biggest change between now and PAX last year is that we have the world art for all the way up to World 7. So there's going to be 13 worlds total, so we're over halfway in terms of art. And all the levels for Worlds 1 to 6 are done. And 5 and 6 are still a bit buggy, but but at AVCON we're just showing off Worlds 1 and 2 because we don't want people playing forever.
Just getting all the content in so that we have enough for the final release. It's all the core systems are there, and it's just a bit of a grind now, but it's good to see it coming along.
It's a good grind.
It's a good grind. Yeah.
Last time you were saying you're going to try and launch on every platform possible. Is that still the goal?
Yeah, basically Android, iOS, Mac, PC, Steam, basically anywhere that'll have me.
And is it still a challenge to try and convert to all these different formats? Like, are you going to try and do console as well, maybe?
Well, once again, that's if they'll have me, right?
Oh, yeah.
I'm building it in Unity, so if they're willing to have me, then I get the dev kit, and that essentially plugs into Unity, and it should be fine from there.
Yeah.
If I was building to a console like the PlayStation, then I'd have to create a new input scheme, because at the moment it's all based around the touchscreen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. But getting on something like the Switch would be very good.
Massive.
Yeah, and it would fit the audience that we're aiming for pretty well, we hope. So, but we want to get it out on the main, mobile devices and PC first, and then we'll worry about porting it over.
Have you had some good reactions with it this week?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's been really good last 2 days. So a lot of people giving positive feedback, and some people sitting down completing every level that we've had. So really getting into it.
Made some people addicted slightly?
Well, that's the idea, right?
Yeah, but
Ethical addiction. Yeah.
Addiction that teaches you how to read Japanese.
Yeah, so it's good for you.
you got to have that repetition to get in,
Yeah.
because otherwise you're gonna walk away from it and next day remember, what was the characters again? So yeah.
Forgetting is also an important part of learning. You have to forget a thing a couple of times before it finally sticks.
I'm good at forgetting stuff. So when did you two sort of team up and sort of work together for Kana Quest now?
So we knew each other from university.
Yeah.
And we're friends. We hung out. And so when I was thinking, look, if I don't get additional help, I might not be able to finish Kana Quest within a 2-year time frame. I really don't want to do that. So I was like, well, who's a designer / programmer that I know who is familiar with the concept of the game and I trust? And I was like, oh, Ruben, he's great. So
Trust being also an important section as well.
And it's having playtested the game and come to events and stuff, like at PAX last year. Last year. I was very familiar with the concept, and it meant it was far easier for me to come in and work on it very quickly, start implementing things, and get things done quickly in the future.
yeah.
So it's still very enjoyable to work together and create excellent content.
Yeah, it's good, and we can, being friends, we can, get down to do some work, but also, enjoy the time as well. So it's good.
and like we also like approach design from different angles. Like Ruben is very much a bottom-up designer. He likes to think about the mechanics and how they interact. And I'm a top-down designer. I think about like what's the end point that I want, and like how do I design things around to get there.
How does it look? Yeah, how does it feel? Well, I'm very much like this is a system, and we need to build it, and so we have very different ways of working, but we work well together. So.
Well, it sounds like you do.
Random people.
Yeah,
it's busy.
It is. Yeah, it sounds like you both work really well together, and as you said, sort of both different ways of thinking and designing and programming. Eventually meeting up into the middle.
That's the idea.
Yeah, it sounds like an excellent team, and I'm sure you guys will do well.
Yeah.
Have you had any sort of weird glitches or anything that's happened recently, or a weird story that's happened about the game?
I mean, the most consistent thing with the game is like lots of like weird little like small errors that are just like there. Like if you move more than 10 times when you complete the level, like it ticks over and it only gives you like a one. Like it doesn't show you two numbers for like your moves rather than like the full amount. Like stuff like that.
Yeah, this event's been a good playtest bed, and we've definitely got a big list of things, but not too big a list of things. That need fixing or changing in future versions. Yeah.
Oh yeah. We can cut that out a bit then.
Anyway.
Yeah. Well, it looks amazing still, and you are definitely expanded it, and from what you're saying, it's going to be even bigger.
Yeah, well,
it's stayed about the same scope as I've always planned it to be. It's just that the end point is now inside, so which is exciting.
That's cool. So hopefully we'll definitely try and keep in contact, and when it comes out, the full proper release, we'll have to do something with it. Maybe a launch party.
Oh yeah. Have some sort of celebration, definitely.
Yeah.
Launch party. We're gonna stay up all night and watch anime. There we go.
Yeah. Very Japanese.
Yeah.
And we'll be able to sort of know what they're talking about because we played the game.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Thanks for having a chat to us. It's always
Thanks for
good to
having
see you
us.
again.
It's been fun.
New people as well. We'll see you in a minute.
Bye.